Hyde.
Well, my name's Martin Hyde, and as you all know, I'm running for a seat on the City Commission. I just put a little note here. If this was a boxing match, they'd have called it now. Because PBA, no question. One of the most fundamental functions of local government is to ensure public safety. In our city, the rule of law is upheld by our sworn law enforcement officers. Their job is one of the hardest there is in our society, particularly in an age of cell phone cameras and increased civil disobedience. They work up to 12-hour shifts, often through the night, sacrificing normal family life to protect us. They face people at their lowest ebb and in conflict, sometimes inebriated, and they do so without complaint. At a bare minimum, we owe these fine men and women a decent paycheck in return for their service. It is nothing short of disgraceful that anyone on our City Commission would attempt to diminish our finest by having them earn less than they could working behind a desk at City Hall. We should all be grateful that we don't face the prospect of being attacked or even shot at every time we go to work. We should never forget that our police go daily into situations that carry enormous risks and attendant stress. We do, as the PBA pointed out, have the money to pay our law enforcement what they deserve. If it means, and I'm going to paraphrase Kipling here, if it means not in future hiring a septuagenarian homeless czar at a direct cost to taxpayers of over $100,000, I don't think that's a big loss. If it means going back to just one deputy city manager at a further saving of $150,000, I can live with that too. If we cut car allowances to employees making, say, over $200,000 a year, such as our city manager, that saves us another few thousand that can be put to better use funding our city police officers' pay. If we spent 20% less on petty legal disputes, that'd be another $300,000 saved annually towards paying competitive salaries for these vital public servants. If we moved our city elections in step with general election cycles, we'd have another $50,000 annually for our men and women in blue. If we cut back on travel expenses to junkets around the country for our unelected officials and sacrificed the new media relations assistant position just created by this commission, we could give every single rank and file officer a $5,000 increase right away and still be on budget. We need to spend our money where it's needed, and this is where it's needed. A vote to deny better pay for our police will be a legacy that will define this commission and will be rejected by our citizens in March for sure.
Thank you very much. Tim Giordano.